여긴 안전해. 아직은 말이야.
전력을 다해.
간다. 한정 기막.
새로운 시련을 선사해.
이것이야말로 완벽한 나도 해낼 수가. 좋아, 밀어붙이자. 이럴 때 무지 쓰유공간 준비 끝. 하, 정리. 자, 하. 자. 이걸로 끝을 내. 준비 완료. 나도 보여주지. 자, 너 간다. 벌써 반이나 이겼어. 목적. 보여주지. 의료지는 한정 개방. 이럴 때 올인이지. 이것이야말로 나도 해낼 정도로. 내주지. 시그마 승리.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed watching that bit of gameplay there. Funny story, okay, before I explain how I went about this build. This was just, I just did this as a funny, right? It would be hilarious if I managed to beat this Danger Close with the duplicate, with my Unawakened, with the same kind of person. So it was just a funny to me, right? I didn't actually expect to beat this. In fact, the one you've just seen is different to the one I beat it with originally. And it literally, it was very close. I didn't end up recording it, but it had like 2 seconds left before the battle ended, and I just managed to claim victory then. But I couldn't manage to auto it with that same team, so I just decided to make some changes. Here's the original team that I beat it with. But just in case, like, you're not sure like what's going on here, I'll just quickly explain what's going on here. Yeah, I had to splice that in awkwardly because I just mute myself. But basically, when I was doing this level, you have a minus 90% incoming healing debuff. on all units, and that just means it's not the output of the healing that healing units can do, it's the incoming healing that units can receive. That is what's been nerfed. So you get very little basically healing, and units they can't survive that long. So what I had to do was I had to completely rely on barriers, which is why I had Lake Superior and I also had Sigma. I could have used Albion for this, but my Albion was not leveled, so that's why I just used Lake, because it basically does the same thing, and it also means they're a little bit more tanky. It's damage reduction in some form. But basically, with that barrier, I was able to pass through most of the content, but I did think, it's only 90% incoming healing. It's not completely eliminated, so I'll just bring a couple of healing units along. Really stretch out the survivability of all of my units that I use. So once I had that figured out, the only difficult part about this level was the Shieldman, because he is a tanky boy. So I had to figure out a way to eliminate him quickly. But you know, I'm silly, right? I'm a little goofy, so I completely forgot about my Ifrit until I went through my unit list and was, oh, he's a defender. Like that replacer fucking Shieldman, he's a defender. Right, let's get my Ifrit on it. Fantastic. So then I have a damage dealer that does extra damage against it's an anti-defender unit. So, and then once I put him in my team, absolutely shredded him, and that's all I really needed, because I did try to limit break Lin, which I believe was the only unit that I transferred across from the person, like the number one on the leaderboard kind of person who participated in Danger Close. That was the only one that I took. The rest of it was me, as far as I can remember. But I was thinking about just leveling her up, making sure that she survives for longer, but it turns out I didn't need to. But once I took out the Shieldman, it really was all steam ahead, because I had the ability to just charge, replace a king, and then just eliminate him, because I had like 7-8 units on him at once, and that was it. Them getting split up is the trouble here, but I think what also helped me was, again, the double barrier, because I just took damage out of nowhere. I don't know quite what. I don't know if it's the arena or what, but you know, the barriers really helped. So that is what I will say for this area and for this challenge. If you want to build a team, it's very easy. It's like the easiest Danger Close that I've ever participated in, because this is the first time that I've done a level 130 successfully on auto. You just have one tanky boy, 2 damage dealers, 2 healers, loads of barriers, and the other last 2 or 3 units can be whatever you want, really. Oh, and Lin. Actually, the last 2, because you need Lin as well, because it really would help. But anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Hopefully this guide is helpful for you in some way. And I'll see you in the next one, my dudes.